Good morning, brothers and sisters. Brother Paul with the Universal Peace Officers Ministry, bringing you today's Grounded with God. You know, this morning a thought came to mind from the Passion of the Christ, the scene where Pontius Pilate is asking Jesus and then asking his wife, what is truth? And that's kind of the theme of what I want to talk about today, what I've been meditating on. What is truth? How do we know? I mean, I believe we're in an information war right now. There's information warfare going on from all over the place. Some people want to call it World War III. Some people want to call it the Great Awakening versus the Great Reset. Whatever it is, it's obvious that something's out there that isn't right. And there's so much information, misinformation, disinformation, that it is really hard to determine what the truth is when it comes to what's going on in the world, who's in control, and who you can trust. Now, I know that the sun comes up every day. That's truth. And I know that it sets every day. That's truth. I know my dog loves me unconditionally. That's truth. I know, and I've learned over the years, that I'm in a battle, and the battle's inside of me, that I have my flesh and my spirit, my yin and my yang, my good and my bad, whatever you want to call it. You know, Paul describes it in Galatians that our spirit and our flesh are in constant conflict with each other. I don't know about you, but I can resonate with that. I can understand that because I live it. You know, and I've got to make choices, the things we've talked about, you know, mind, body, spirit. What am I doing to prepare myself? I don't know the answer to what truth is other than a few things I've told you, but I also know that what they're telling us most likely isn't the truth. And a lot of the things that they don't want us to talk about may contain some truth. Kind of crazy that it's gotten this way, that we're in a world now where we don't know what's up and down or right or left or front or back or true or false. Because they lie to us and they deceive us and they manipulate us and they brainwash us, and the people in control have been doing these things all the way back since the beginning of time. So knowing the truth is a hard question that I don't have an answer for. But what I will suggest is that we know what's false and we don't follow those things. That we have discernment, that we ask God to give us wisdom, that we get quiet and we get still. You know, I don't know if Jesus turned water into wine. I believe that he did, and the reason I do is because in my house 20 years ago, he turned crack cocaine into groceries, and that's how I know truth, is when it manifests itself in my life through the things that God has done and allowed me to be a part of and taken me through and taken me out of. There's truth in a lot of the experiences that I have had where God has been with me the whole time, even when I wasn't there for him. He's always been there for me. So just rest on that truth, that God loves you, and try to remember the peace officer's prayer. God, fill me with peace, love, and compassion. God, fill my family and friends with peace, love, and compassion. God, fill all of the earth and all of humanity with peace, love, and compassion, Lord, and help us to hear you and your truth, and help us to hear your voice. God bless. Peace officers out.